Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Maypole Farm. This is a map by Cavalier Roy, and I'm assuming maybe a little help from the Shanty Boys, maybe not. But anyhow, this is by Cavalier Roy, and I want to say a big thank you to him for sending it over to me early. This is not out on the mod hub yet, but it will be hopefully submitted for testing and out hopefully relatively quickly. But it should come out for all platforms. It came out on FS22 for all platforms, and I don't see any reason why it wouldn't for Farmsman 25. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it here. I don't have a description to read as of right now. Let's hop into the map here and take a look. So it's a quite exciting map. There's a lot of things, a lot of different things kind of going on, a lot of different farms and things like that. I'm sure I'm going to miss some things. You can see there's some other farm areas to be purchased. I may purchase those at the end just to kind of show you what's on them. But and again, also too, everything here is subject to change as well. But our starting farm is kind of centered here. We're over here at the we're at the shop. Yeah, we're at the vehicle shop over there. Oops, get off of that. But as you can see, we own quite a bit of land here. We own this little kind of grass field here, which I'm assuming that's grass. Let's go over here and get the grass. Okay, it may not show up, but that should be some meadow grass through there. 4 meadows, and then these 3 fields here, which those also have grass. We might just have a ton of grass over here, which is great. So, oh, and you also have some wheat there, actually. So a lot of fields, actually. Quite a big kind of starting farm operation, as you can see right over here, which we'll go take a look at that. So we'll probably end up looking around this area here since we're kind of in here walking around here, and then maybe getting a pickup truck or something and driving up to the starting farm. But we'll figure it out as we go. Crop calendar should be standard. Here we have, starting off, we have a sheep barn large, a cow barn with feeding robot, a chicken coop, a cow barn with feeding robot, another one, and a horse barn large as well. And then, of course, there are contracts in the fields we do not own. And if we go down here, available on the map, we have a bakery, biogas plant, carpentry, cement factory, cereal factory, dairy, grain mill, grape processing unit, oil mill, potato processing plant, sawmill, spinnery, sugar mill, and tailor shop. Owned is nothing. We have nothing owned right off the bat. Vehicles we start off with, as of at least right now, we have an Agromaz directorial seeder right there. We also have a plow. We have a bale spike. We have a Deutz-Fahr AgroStar. We also have the Maxi Roll there. We have the John Deere baler wrapper combo for round bales, that is. We also have the Lintner Lint Track 130, Lizard Dragon truck, Massey Ferguson 8570 harvester with a header and a header trailer to go with that. We also have a front loader attachment. We have a Rudolph DK 280RP trailer. We have ourselves a nice little flatbed trailer here, but also will hold some stuff as well. It holds 2,900 liters. We have a mower set up here. We have a Samaz mower there. We have a tedder. We have the other Samaz mower there to go with that set. We have a windrower. Then right here, this is the pallet lifter deal. And that is what we have. So quite a few things starting out. Yeah, here we are at the store. Store trigger's right here. You have your repair trigger right there, and then store trigger is, I'm assuming, somewhere. Probably around the side here. Yep, right there. And this is obviously the Riverbend Spring store, at least part of it here. And then next door to us, just across the way, we have a gas station right here. You can see a little gas station sell point. So if we zoom in here a little bit on the map, we got the gas station sell point right there. And then we have, what else we got here? We got the sugar mill just behind it. So if we go walking up this kind of alley roadway area here, we have a nice sugar mill right there. Continuing up past that. Ooh, is this the warehouse? Looks like the warehouse right here. Yep, warehouse sell point and warehouse buy point. And then off to the right, we have the cement factory, which is right over there, tucked away in that corner. And then if we go just across the way, we have the BGA. Slow but sure we'll get there. But yeah, we have the BGA just over this way. Just off to the right here. You can't really see it through the trees. Should be able to hop over. I love these little stone walls. These are quite nice. We head up the road just a touch here. Right off to the left, we should have the BGA for us. There's other houses and things around here. I think the road is, oops, right over here. Yep, here we go. Road up to BJ. And also, too, since we just hopped the fence, I'll kind of talk about this as well. I believe you normally have to own the land, but if we own this land, we're going to buy that. And we also own ourselves a chainsaw. I'm going to go down to the bottom here, get a chainsaw. There we are. Doesn't matter which one. Get ourselves a chainsaw. Okay. And then, if you see these little, like, poles that are in here, I can't see one right now. There we go. One right here. Here we are. If we get our chainsaw out and you cut that down, it will get rid of this part of the fence or the bush or the shrub. You know what I'm saying, but words are hard. Anyhow, yes, you can clear out fences and stuff like that as you want to. So all of these hedges on the map, you can do that if you'd like to. You can clear them out and do whatever you want to do. with them. That way, I don't think you can delete them in here, but let's make sure I'm actually right about that. Yep, you cannot. Okay. Demolition mode. Nope, can't get rid of them. But that makes sense because, well, they're set up to be cut down like that, which is quite cool. So that's a really nice feature. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a pickup truck. We'll kind of glide around the map, take a look at some things. There's a couple other factories kind of scattered about, but we've kind of taken a look at the bulk kind of store, town areas right over here. There's not actually really technically a town. I guess there's little town areas maybe here and there, but yeah. So actually, you know what? Let's just hop up to the farm. I'm going to go ahead and just jump us over here to the farmhouse. You got wardrobe trigger, farmhouse trigger right there. The entrance to the farm is just right over here. So if we had taken the road, if we look at the map here, if we had gone up the road around here, this is the kind of the entrance road right here. And obviously you can see we have some nice meadows and pastures and things. Some of these actually might be the pastures for the animal pens. I know I was talking about how they're all grass, but I mean they are grass, don't get me wrong, but they're more designed for the animals. Here we have our chickens, so you can put 755 in there, which is insane. If we keep going up this way, you can see we got some of our equipment dotted about here. Here's one of our cow barns with auto-feeding robots, so that's going to kind of have this area. This looks like that's the pasture for them. Horse pasture and sheep pasture is kind of what it's looking like on the map there. If we go over here, we have a little bale and pallet storage, which is always helpful to have. Here, a little fertilizer, or lime actually, sorry. Lime or solid fertilizer, nice, nice. That's actually really helpful. You can put either one in there. I want to make sure I don't miss anything as we're going. Yep, bale and pallet storage, we saw that stuff. Then what else we got? We got a seed storage there and a manure heap. Okay. Yep, seed storage is right there. So you can come up to this bad boy and you can put some seeds in there. Can you put anything else? Mineral feed as well. So you can put either of those in there. And you have your manure heap here. And then over here, we have ourselves this guy right here. We can put some cows in here if we'd like to. You can see we can put up to 639 in there, which is impressive. We have a little storage there. Then we have this guy for liquid fertilizer, or probably herbicide as well. Yep, liquid fertilizer and herbicide. Perfect. Another little storage there. We got a gas or fuel point right there. And then right around here, we have more storage. So we've kind of worked our way around here, and then we've gone this way. And we've seen, now we're kind of on the other side of that building right there. You can see we have the storage here. Silo right here for us to use. It's actually quite a compact farm. There's a lot of stuff going on. This auto-feeding robot barn here can do only 529 cows, but still, I mean, that's a lot of cows, don't get me wrong. Good luck taking care of those, so yeah, keep busy on that. But yeah, still quite cool. I like the extended capacities for those. And then we have some storages through here. You can see we came around there, got lots of storages. Our stuff is kind of scattered about. Slurry out point for that cow barn. Plenty of storage sheds. And then over here, this should be the sheep and goat pen. Yep, sheep and goats here. We can put up to 438 in there if we'd like to. And if you loop around here, we're kind of on the far end of the farm. I mean, at least the building part. This will kind of go out this way, and then you can access these two fields here. I'm assuming you can probably work your way... Oh, it looks like there's a path right up there to get out to these two fields. So you can work your way around to get all access to all the fields from the farmyard, it looks like, which is nice. Hold 16 horses. Can't modify that past that, so that makes sense. And yeah, we got some more storage back here. And then this looks like a huge bunker silo, which is quite nice. And yeah, this road will go out to those right here. So if we see, I'll just quickly go into build mode to show you. So this road, you can follow it out, and it'll take you out to your two wheat fields here. And obviously we have this grass field right here. And I believe, I don't know if we have this one, but you can see access to all of these fields is right over there. Do we own that one as well? Yeah, so we own all three of those. So yeah, so nice, easy access to get to all those from the farmyard, which is quite nice. Sometimes for maps like this, you kind of have to go out and about and try to get to the farmyard a different way, but this is pretty well set up for it, which I like. So, yeah, that's quite nice. Let's get ourselves a pickup truck and kind of drive around the map a little bit. So, go ahead and purchase us a truck here. Let's go up to the top. We'll just get a... Or a car, actually, doesn't matter. We'll just get the Skoda. Easy peasy. There we go. Oop, there we go. Perfect. All right. And yes, let's go ahead and add some money in as well. Nope, not the vehicle. There we go. Let's go up here, get some money. And then if we go into the map, there are a few different farms kind of on here. One thing I am curious about, can you buy the land the PGA's on? It doesn't look like it, so you'll just buy that by going there like any other production point and going up to the ranch area. But these farm areas I am curious about. So that one's 91,000. Does that have anything on it? Oh, that looks like it had the pig pen on it, actually. Oh, and that one has horses there. So yeah, that one had pigs. So pigs there, horses there. And then this main area through here has, what does it have? Has a manure heap, bale and pallet storage, a farm silo. Oops, here we go. Liquid fertilizer tank, stainless steel fertilizer tank, manure heap. Looks like our fuel point, and then a silo over there for seeds, which is nice. And then over here again, you can buy this, get access to all this different stuff here, which is again just some more storages, and then a silo, which is quite nice. So you get a lot of different farms. This would be a really good map actually for multiplayer. If you buy that, it comes with a pigsty. It's kind of nice that you don't necessarily have to start, like if you wanted to buy this farm, you could buy the farmyard for 73,000. You don't have to spend the 60,000 on this pigsty here if you don't want to, and then you could choose to do pigs later if you want. So I kind of like that those are separated out. Over here, is that got anything on it? Nope, chickens right there. There's tons of stuff, and honestly, I am definitely gonna miss stuff on here. Yeah, there's just so much stuff going on. You can take a look at all these different plots, but that's a pigsty right there. That's the farm to kind of go with it. There's just so many starting farms and so many different things, or not starting farms, I guess, but so many different farms kind of going on across the map, which is really cool. So perfect again for multiplayer, like I said. So yeah, I mean, you have at least, oh, there's a farm there, there's a farm there, a farm there. That's 3. Oh, I forgot this one down here. There's 4 down here. So you can buy that. It looks like this one has actually a ton of pastures around it as well. Yeah, all those, that's unlocking more pastures, which is super cool. So I love that kind of feature there. Buy that last one right there. But yeah, so huge farm down there. A farm down here, of course. Farm over here. And of course, your starting farm. So lots of different areas. Oh, and is this? No, it's animal deal right there. But yeah, so a lot of stuff you can do. Oh, and the other thing too is every single thing on here can be sold off. So if you wanted to rearrange it, make some changes, you could do that. And again, you can clear out all of these bushes and trees and stuff if you'd like to kind of make it your own. So it's very customizable. Cavalier Roy is good about doing that for people, so it's quite nice. Quite nice. Let's go ahead and, do you want to go this way? Nope, that goes into the farmyard. I don't know where I'm going. I need to go out this way. I'm lost already. It's all going great. All right, and we'll come out here, and we should be able to take a right to kind of take a look at some more stuff up the way. But if we were to take a left down here, that would take us back over to kind of where we started, where the store was. So left here is towards the store. We're going to take a right. And this is a UK-based map as well. I can tell you that by the traffic on the side of the roads and kind of the style in general. So that's why it's a little bit tighter in some areas, but that is what it is. Okay. I think we'll head down this way. We'll go take a look at the animal dealer. We're not going to hit everything. We'll go down and take a look at the animal dealer. We should be able to cut up this way, head up around here, and then maybe finish out over here for driving, and then we can go ahead and do a quick flyover and point out anything else we missed as we were going. So that's oh, I wanted to take a left there. See, I just made a plan and then immediately went against it. That's just how it goes sometimes. But let's get out of the trees there so we can see a little bit better. I'll get us nice and zoomed out so you guys can get a good look at things as we're going by. But honestly, it's a beautiful, really well done game, to be honest, or not game, map. Good lord, I can't. It's all falling apart. I'm back at work on light duty and it's all just terrible. So it's I'm just tired and I wanted to play some farm sim and make some videos. So I'm doing what I can here, but I'm definitely tired. Okay, off to the left here. It's going to save it for us, of course, right at the most inconvenient time. Just down that way, we have ourselves a cereal factory and the grain mill. They're going to be the standard buildings, but they're tucked away down there if you would like to check them out. Let's keep driving up this way. This will take us, the next stop down is to the animal dealer. Yep, and there's also too some grapes right here, so if you want to do some grape work, you could buy that. But right down there we have ourselves the animal dealer and the sell point for it. So if I can click on it, animal dealer there, sell point there, and of course we have the manure buy points there as well. What do we have down here? Oh, spinnery down there. So yeah, just going down this road, you have another farm, and then we have the spinnery point. Down here at the bottom, which is a little complicated. How would you get down here, actually? Probably up around that and following that road up over to here. Yeah, it might be a bit of a maze to get down there, but what do we have down here? We got ourselves the sawmill and the biomass heating plants here. Wood-related stuff going on down there, but we should be able to cut up this way. It looks like there's a path there, so we'll try to head that way. Potentially. Yeah, here we go. Just kind of cutting through right across, going across these fields. This will work here for us. Yeah, again, big thank you to you, Cavalier Roy, for sending this over to me to be able to take an early look at. I mean, you do fantastic work, so there's no question about that. All right, let's head out this way. Try not to get in a collision. That was actually pretty good. I mean, we did hit some stuff a little bit, but not too bad. And then we want to head up this way. This will take us up towards the top of the map. There are lots of trees over the road, but that is area accurate, so that makes sense. Right up here, we got ourselves the dairy on the left-hand side, it looks like. And then what do we have on the right here? What do we got going on? Got ourselves the carpentry point. So I guess one of our lumber-related things is not down here. It's up over here. But we do have the dairy right there, and then the carpentry point. And then what do we got up next? Oh, we got the supermarket, and then we have another farm up there on the left-hand side as well. So we'll keep cooking along here. But yeah, so much good detail. The forest looks great through here. Just feels very natural. There's stuff tucked away everywhere. If I zoom in here, you can see there's a nice... Let's just hop out of the car, take a look at this. Lovely little church tucked away in here. Just small details like that makes it look really nice. And you can buy all the different chunks of land for the most part. So far, I think it's just the BGA area where that's at is the only thing I haven't been able to buy on the map. Up over here, we have ourselves the grocery mart on the right-hand side, so you can sell some stuff off there. Then we have one of our mini farms right here on the left-hand side as we go by. We'll keep cooking up this way. A nice flowing natural terrain. It's definitely needs some high horsepower tractors to work some of these fields, but it's still just a beautiful map. It really is. And you'll see a little bit more of that as we do a fly over here. It seems a little foggy. It might be my fault for... Yeah, that actually seemed to clear it up a little bit, just speed up time a little bit for the weather to catch up because I set it the way I wanted it to. But yes, on the left-hand side, right here, we have ourselves another silo, little farmyard here. And then kind of up the road, there's actually a little farmhouse that's kind of off to the side. And then we have the tailor shop, and then we'll finish out at the oil mill. So, yeah, another little farm right there. Mostly for arable farming, this one is here. Or I guess it pretty much entirely is. It doesn't have any animal pens, so I guess it would have to be. And then you have a little farmhouse right here if you wanted to live there for, like, role play reasons or whatever the case may be. And then what was that we have right over here? We have the tailor shop, that's right, there we go. And then we have the oil mill up here, that's right, to finish out. So we'll head up here, go past that. So, yep, we got the oil mill right here, and we will just park our car right here, and let's go ahead and hop into flight mode. Before I forget. I forgot recently on a map tour to do flight mode, I apologize on that one. Anyhow, it is a little foggy up here. I feel like it should be set to sun. It could be just something I'm doing wrong. I don't need my chainsaw or my flashlight. Thank you. But yeah, there's even like a big placeable area up here, so you can kind of build your own farm or do whatever you want to do. But you can see, oh, and there's a little orchard right there as well. Another little grape area. Totally forgot to point that out. But yeah, you got this little grape, or that might be olives actually. That's olives, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be olives up there. Yep, that one's olives, and then this one down here is grapes. So there you go. That answers that. Any more of those I missed? No, I think it's just those two. Yep. Anyhow. Nice little farmyards and rolling hills. It's truly a beautiful map. Very well done. I know a lot of you guys really enjoy this. This is a pretty popular map on Farm Sim 22, especially for those of you out there that love the UK style maps. So I have no doubt this will be equally as popular, probably more popular actually. But yeah, got a couple of our productions down there. And honestly, a lot of the fields are medium to large, so there's plenty of space to do whatever you want to do. And again, even though this is a regular size map or whatever, you know, it's not too big that it can't come to consoles, what I'm trying to say. Even having that be part of what's kind of going on here, it's still, I mean, you could just farm on this forever and never buy all the land and do everything you want to do. And you could easily play on here with friends and just, you can never see your friends on here if you wanted to, really. But anyhow, we've got a sawmill over here with the biomass heating plant cell point. There's even like a nice little water feature in here. I do love my water features in here. And a beautiful little island. I just want to build a house out here in real life. But yeah, quite nice. And right over here in the corner, we didn't stop by down here. What do we got going on down here? We didn't fly over here. We got the bakery, and then just up the road a little bit, we have the potato processing plants. There we go. We've got bakery here and potato processor there. And you can see our starting farm is right off over there in the distance. You can see it in our massive farm down there. We got the BGA and the store where we kind of started off, and another massive farm through here. And again, you don't have to buy the animal pens, which is super cool, honestly. And then there's just a lot more fields and stuff out through here. But what I love about it is, like, it feels like it's so much bigger. Like, it feels like you can go all the way out there, the way it's kind of designed with the edges. It's just really well done. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. That is Maypole Farm, which is just absolutely fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you again for Cavalier Roy for sending this over to me. Hopefully we get this out on the mod hub for you guys soon. That would be fantastic, and a lot of you guys are going to want to play on it. But there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.